35,000 Irish citizens converged on Dublin in January to tell the government to leave Ireland's pro-life law alone. Ireland is one of the last safe nations in Europe for unborn children, but that could all change soon. Ireland's abortion restrictions have come under intense international pressure and relentless attacks in the Irish media, and now some are blaming Ireland's pro-life law for the death of a pregnant woman. Ireland's media and pro-abortion groups have been pushing a story that a 31-year-old pregnant Indian woman died because she couldn't have an abortion. But the facts of the case are misleading. Nia Vivrian is a national pro-life leader.
When news of Savita's death first broke, it was massively exploited by abortion campaigners. This became a global headline, and the global headline was that Ireland had killed Savita Halappanavar because of our pro-life laws.
Savita Halappanavar died last year at University Hospital in Galway from septicemia, or blood poisoning. Her husband claims they requested an abortion 3 different times in hopes of saving her life. The press reporting made it sound like she died because she couldn't have an abortion. But at the inquest into her death last week, medical experts determined that Savita died from sepsis and a series of medical errors, termed a medical misadventure. But the media continues to make it look like she died because she was denied an abortion. Dr. Sean O'Donnell is a psychiatrist and an Irish pro-life leader.
The Irish media basically went to the world media and said, look at Ireland, Catholic Ireland, it's allowing people to die because they can't have abortions.
Pro-abortion groups want the government to make law what Ireland's Supreme Court ruled in something called the X case, that would allow abortion if the mother felt suicidal. But experts think that would lead to de facto abortion on demand. Sinead Ahern is with the pro-abortion group Choice Ireland.
Every day that the government fails to act to legislate for the X case is another day that women's rights are being violated and women are potentially being placed at risk.
The message that women's lives are in danger because of Ireland's abortion law appears to be exactly wrong. The statistics show Ireland is one of the safest places in the world for a pregnant woman.
Irish doctors are not prevented from intervening where there's a life-threatening condition arising in pregnancy, that they will always intervene to save the mother's life, even if that means the unintended death of the baby. We can say in this country we have banned abortion for 30 years. In that time, we have become one of the safest places in the world for a mother to have a baby, and that's according to the United Nations.
Irish Prime Minister Enda Kenny was elected on the promise that he would not open the door to abortion, but he's already wavering. Pro-life protesters in January called for Kenny to keep his promise. But the Irish Parliament is said to be formulating legislation that would allow abortion if the mother is suicidal. Even though a majority of the Irish people are pro-life, the odds are now stacked heavily against the nation's pro-life law.
The most pro-life country, perhaps in the whole Western world, is now standing on the brink of abortion.
The European Union has been pressuring the country to change the law, and pro-life leaders say they're being outspent by millions of dollars. Compared with that kind of firepower, pro-life forces can only take their message to the streets and try to win one heart at a time. But the forces arrayed against Ireland's abortion law are very strong.
The pro-life movement is fighting back hard. We cannot make this the year that abortion is legalised in Ireland and our pro-life ethos is destroyed forever.
Dale Hurd, CBN News, Dublin.